north, west of field, 4,300 transitioning towards South County. Oh, sure.
So that when we come around, we are literally entering in the pattern at pattern altitude, and we're watching for planes coming downwind. So it's like merging on a freeway. That's probably the best way to look at it. So right now, we're headed this way.
Depends on the
map.
Here. Right now,
and the airport is that way, so we have an opening. And pretty soon we're going to start closing it, like right about now.
Hollister Airport transitioning to the north.
Which means we're going to run parallel to our path, basically, because ultimately what we want to do, and you're going to be able to see this. Well, maybe you're not going to be able to see it, but
yes, sir, that's us.
We want to stay to the right of the pattern. Period. So we're right now at 344. The runway's at 310, so which means the runway we're going to have to tip more this way to hit it anyway. So it's going this way. So we're still at 340 now. And what we're ultimately looking to do is just to get off to the right a little bit so we can come around. Pattern altitude for Calaveras is 2,300, and we are going to want to enter at 2,300. Right now we're 2,800.
Downwind, 33 Lincoln.
And the easiest thing to do is just, you know, we're 10 miles out, but to begin to work towards your 2,300, that's all. Calaveras traffic, Cessna 49 Yankee, we're 10 miles southeast of the field, inbound for 31, Calaveras. And right now, I probably could tell him what my intent is to come around in a 180, get in the pattern and all that. That's just a lot of talk when you're 10 miles out.
I just hard 81 is...
I just want him to know where I'm at. And my intent to climb isn't working, to descend isn't working very well. So, we're just going to kind of, we're flying, man. We're going 120, and I'm not trying. I don't know how fast it would go if I tried. So these clouds up ahead, you know, they're like 5,000, 6,000 feet, I think. In Columbia, it's 5,000 broken, I think it said. The last one, you know, it's high. We can get within 500 feet of them, but I'm not going to because that's just not wise. That's what you do if you find yourself in a pickle. That's not, you don't fly there and do it anyway. All right, so we're 2,850, 110 miles an hour, and we're 8.1 nautical miles out. So, well, that's a beautiful house down there. So if I'm narrating a little too much, I'm really sorry. But I want you to enjoy what I'm enjoying. So this is really nice today. Let's see what the weather is in Calaveras.
Calaveras County Airport, Maury Rasmussen Field. Automated weather observation 2252 Zulu weather wind 300 at Niner visibility 103,300 scattered ceiling 6,000 broken temperature 11 Celsius dew point 6 altimeter 3006.
All right, 3006 means I couldn't even find the difference on this altimeter. You can see, I don't know if you can see these clouds. They're about 500 feet above us right here. So I did find myself at the 500-foot mark, didn't I? All right, so with the wide angle on that, you probably can't see the airport, but it's over there. And honestly, I can't see it either. I just know where it is in the mountains. It's too hazy and a little too far off still, but I know what the contour looks like, so. 2,100 RPMs, feels good. Green, green, 1,200. We're going to turn on our landing lights. I don't really like using them, a little hard on the alternator, but it's hazy out here and I want to be seen. So, we're going to get over here a little bit more because I do not want to be in the pattern. No, this is right down here. I don't know if you caught that. Right down here is the little pond. I guess it's a lake, but it's where they do float plane training. Okay, we're close to this cloud. This could get a little bit bumpy as we're going underneath it. I think we're probably closer than 500 feet, so I'm going to push us down about 100. I think we're okay now. All right. Yeah, we're good. I can feel the bumps though. Look at that. Right over here, going to be Highway 49. You can't see it. We're basically running it. It's kind of going right about where we are. And that's the airport right there. Right there is the airport. We're 4 miles from the airport.
Left downwind, runway 33.
Calaveras traffic, Cessna 49 Yankee, 3.5 miles southeast of the field. Going to come into a 45 for a right downwind for 3-1 Calaveras. All right. So we're almost at pattern, which if I pull the throttle back, and I probably could, that's all right.
Look at traffic, flight of 2 RVs. We're 6 miles to the west and reporting top.
All right, can you see the runway over there? Basically, we're going to take it over here, kind of do a 180 and come into the pattern at a 45 and come around and land like normal.
Okay.
We are just about 2,300 right now, which is pattern altitude. So we're looking good.
On the left base, runway 33, this will be a full stop.
Pretty cool stuff today. Those clouds, though. Temperature drops a little bit. You're going to come a little bit lower, so probably a good time to put this birdie down and put it in its garage. Okay, 100 miles an hour, 2,300, 2,100 RPMs, fuel, green, 1,200. And let's see here, let's calibrate this. 3, oop, a little bumpy. 3, okay, let's just leave it at that. And pretty soon, we're gonna start coming around. Okay.
Traffic, that's 7216 Golf, downwind, runway 33.
I'm going to get a little bit more distance. We want to be midfield when we come around. That way we're not near any end where they're maneuvering in or out of the downwind. I just kind of give us...
Cessna on the downwind at Lincoln. Are you doing touch and goes?
Lincoln, okay. That's not us.
All right, roger that. The RVs will continue out here to the south, do a 180 and come back, and we'll set up for left traffic.
Okay, let's see. 2,300, 100 miles an hour still. That's a little bit fast, so when we come around, we'll be able to slow down. Like a fire up here. Huh. Okay. Calaveras traffic, Cessna 49 Yankee, coming around in the 45 to enter the right downwind for 3-1, Calaveras. That's bright, huh? Okay, we are going to carb heat this baby a little bit. This would be the wrong day to choke it out. Calaveras traffic, Cessna 49 Yankee, right downwind 3-1, Calaveras. Okay. You want to get down about 80 miles an hour. Right now we're at 90, and I'm going to go 10 degrees flaps right now. Flaps 10, nose level, little bit of gas, keep up 80 miles an hour. Okay. Got the airport over my right shoulder. We're going to go over these.
Lincoln traffic, 17 Golf.
Okay, not quite there yet. We're a little low for pattern. We're about 100 feet low, which I'm not comfortable with. But instead of trying to climb out of it, I'm just going to hold it. My eyes open. Airport back there, okay. Calaveras traffic, Cessna 49 Yankee, right base for 3-1, Calaveras. I'm going to come around here to 2-2, which is right about there, actually. 2-2, and that DG is just whacked. Okay, here we go. Calaveras traffic, Cessna 49 Yankee, final 3-1, Calaveras. Okay, we're going to come around here. Looks like overshot it a little bit, but we can get back on center. Going 80, which is about 10 miles an hour faster than I want.
Maury Rasmussen Field. Automated weather observation 2301 Zulu weather wind 300 at Niner visibility
300 at 9, which means 310 straight on. We're literally just going to give us a slower ground speed to put it on the ground. That's beautiful. All right, so we're high right now. Let's carb heat's on. Trying to get this thing down where it needs to be. We're aiming right at the 3-1, or maybe just past it, but after those 4 lines, runway 60 feet wide. I think each line on the right and left represents 15 feet. Getting double reds, which means we're coming in a little bit low. And we're going to wait for the lights closest to us to turn white, and we are back on glide slope. But this airport, it's like an aircraft carrier. It does, it does have some situations at times, so we're going to just fly right on down here. And then we're on the ground, folks. We are on the ground. All right, so we are going to go down here to the end, probably, just save our brakes a little bit. And then once we clear the runway, we will clear the runway on the radio. So anybody that's listening, that's coming in, thinking about pulling out the other end, whatever, they know that we're clear. Until they hear us, they have to assume that we're still on the runway. That was a good flight, DT. That was fun. This right here makes me forget about everything I have to deal with. See the windsock, it's almost straight. All right, so we're on center line here. Calaveras traffic, Cessna 49 Yankee, clear, active 3-1, Calaveras. We're going to stop, and we're going to clean up our carb heat. We're going to clean up our flaps, and we're just going to taxi right on down to our hangar. Wow, I don't want to stop. Don't want to stop. I want to keep flying today. But turn off our landing lights. Cannot wait to take Raquel in our airplane. I am on the final stretch right now, that is for sure. Okay, so we have a tailwind as we're taxiing, but it is directly behind us. So what I want to do is push my elevator down so that wind will hit it and push the tail to the ground, and not want to lift it up and put our prop in the asphalt and make a nice decoration. I think it's easier to fly with glasses on, except when it gets sunny. Then it got difficult. But I can see the instruments very well and see the distance very well. Good way to do it. Look like a nerd, that's all. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed flying with me today. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed flying with me today. We are going to spin around right here and line it up so I can push it in backwards into its garage.